Hey guys, Dale Thompson here. I'm coming to you from my home office here in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And it's a gorgeous Thursday afternoon here, sunshine, and it's awesome. And guys, I wanted to share something with you today. I was sitting in my office here this morning listening to the morning wake up call, and it was one of our biggest leaders in the marketing system that I'm using, and he was talking about confidence and how people, they when they get started. I'm going to share a couple of very key things for you in just a minute here, but bear with me here while I kind of intro this and what I want to talk about. People when they first get started in a business, they're excited. They're excited about the possibilities. They're excited about that they finally found some support and some training and somebody that's going to help them get in there and do whatever it is they need to do to reach their goals. And then long after a couple of weeks or whatever, they start to slow down and they start to get this overwhelm when they get in and start going through the training and whatnot, and they start to they back up a little bit, and they start to feel overwhelmed, and their confidence starts to dwindle. And guys, that's a good thing. That's a good thing if you're feeling overwhelmed. I know this is key for a lot of you here. I know it was for me till I realized I had someone tell me this similar stuff. And that's a good thing that you're feeling overwhelmed, because guys, it means you're learning. It means you're absorbing information. And so you're supposed to feel that way. Okay, that's a very good thing. You got to learn this stuff and take it a step at a time. Okay, you've heard the old saying, "How do you eat an elephant? One piece at a time, or one bite at a time." It's the same with internet marketing, especially if you're new. I'm currently working with somebody now that is brand new to internet marketing, and I can hear the frustration in her voice. And I'm trying to explain to her that, slow down, take it one step at a time. It will all come eventually. It will all make sense. Okay, but when you're feeling this overwhelm, it's just like, for example, take a jar, right, and you fill it up with water. And what happens after a while? The jar overflows because there's nothing left, no space in the jar left for the water. So it starts to overflow. Now, what would you do? What happens if you took a drill and drilled a hole through the bottom of the jar? The water level would start to drop, right? See, that's what you have to learn to do. The process is, when you get overwhelmed, you got to start to take action. You got to give all that information a place to go. Okay? And that can be done through action. And when you start to act and put some of these things into action, that will start to build your confidence. Hey, I really, I really can do this. This person I was talking about, she just emailed me the other day, and she said, today's the first day that I actually felt good about myself. I'm starting to get this. And I said, see, persistence pays off. It's all about having the right mindset to learn, and then once you learn, to to give that release, that information release, and allow you to put it somewhere. Okay, and so that's where you're going to start building your confidence. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to share with you here is, it's a life law. Mark Harbert was doing the wake up call this morning, and he was talking about a life law that no matter what you do, you can't get away from it. And so I wanted to leave you with this. It's planting, cultivating, and harvesting. And this is so true in internet marketing. So many of you go out, you take a little bit of action, you make a video, or you put that blog post, and then, you stop. and then you wait, and in a week you don't get any responses, and you start thinking, well, am I doing this right? How come I haven't gotten any responses? Guys, as long as you're following a proven blueprint, okay, as long as you're following a proven blueprint, okay, these are the steps that you have to follow. You do the planting. You go out there, you do your blog post, you do your video or whatever. Then you have to cultivate it. You have to get those pieces out in front of the public. You have to post them on the social networks. You have to do the appropriate things to try to get them ranked in Google. Those types of things. That's the cultivating part of it. To constantly put out new content, and you're constantly filling up the pipeline, putting out new content and cultivating that content. And when you do this, guys, when you do this for a long period of time, at least 90 days, all of a sudden, boom, you'll see that harvest start to come to fruition, because you're constantly filling up the pipeline, you're constantly cultivating, and it takes time. It's just like I was on a webinar last night from my primary business, and Michelangelo, who's our team leader, I'm sure you know Michelangelo, he was talking about, he's doing a solo ad a day, and he's about to do a media buy, and so he with the gentleman that he was going to help him do the media buy, made him look at some of the numbers on the results he's getting from the safe lists. And it just totally and completely blew his mind that the results he was getting, the signups he was getting, came from people that had joined his list 90 days or longer ago. He assumed, they join the list within a day or two, they sign up. They join the list within a day or two, they sign up. That wasn't the case. His sales were coming from people that have been with him 3 months or more. That's key here, guys. That's key. You have to stay along long enough to be able to reap the rewards. Nothing happens overnight. Okay, so I hope this is making sense. Last story I want to share with you is I was working with a young lady in my primary business, and she had been with me a month or two, and she said, I have to leave. I can't do this anymore. I'm not getting any results. I said, look, it takes 60 to 90 days to see anything. What you've done is laid an excellent groundwork. You've made an excellent planting. You've cultivated. You're building relationships with your list. You got to wait. It takes a while. Well, she left. And no sooner than a couple weeks after she left, I got all her pass-ups. There were about 5 or 6 that I got. Okay, and 5 or 6 sales that I got because she had left the program. And so, guys, I'm telling you, that's a perfect example. You gotta hang in there. You gotta plant. You gotta cultivate, and that all takes time. So please, if you're serious about your business, you're gonna hang in there. You're gonna do whatever it takes. You're gonna adjust your lifestyle. Whatever you need to do to hang in there long enough to reap the rewards of all the work that you put in, and it doesn't happen overnight. So with that being said, again, if you're interested in finding out what's working for me and my team, you can click below in the description. There's a link to that information. And I look forward to hopefully be working with you in the future. As always, guys, if you have comments, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if this stuff is helping you. Okay, that's why I'm doing it, is to help you be better in your business. Whether you join my team or not, I don't care. Okay, my thing is I want to know that I'm helping you guys. Okay, so with that being said, God bless. Have a great day. And